to this bus that sells Mexican food. Hopefully we get some delicious food, but it looks interesting, so we're gonna go check it out. And of course, they've got the American flag.
It's got a bunch of steps leading down into it. So we are going to go to the natural bridge first. It's the furthest away from us. They're not actually, they're kind of halfway between where we came from yesterday in Waitomo and Manakopa. So kind of need to backtrack about 20 minutes and then we'll work our way back. So the natural bridge is the furthest away, about 20 minutes from here, and then we'll work our way back through the other three. So the girls are ready for their morning sleep, so it's prime opportunity for us to jump in the car.
Well, you get yourself all caught up all the time. Sure. Guys, so we're here still in Montana and we got a site for the night. We just got it for one night. We might do two, $18 a night. And do you guys want to check out the scenery? I bet you do. Look at that. Got the mountains back there. This is our spot for the night. They didn't have any actual camping spots. They said it was okay to just park it here as long as we pay the $18. They checked that little orange tag there just to make sure you paid. It looks like it's gonna rain. It's coming. And I tell you what, it's the best time when it rains and you're sleeping inside the van. It doesn't get any better than that. It's a sweet little spot, guys. Another great find. Leaving the site, but this is what it looks like from up top. Just a beautiful campground. You ready, Charlie? Well, let's go.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.
Good morning, and it is a beautiful morning. Stopped over in this little bridge here. Gorgeous Montana. Let's go out a little bit here on this trail. Just wide open land. This is bear country, so they tell you to be extra careful. It is just beautiful. I love the way the trail just goes straight out. It's one of the things when you think of Montana, you always think of fly fishing. I remember that movie, The River Runs Through, and I don't know if it was filmed in Montana or not, but it sure looks like it. Slept in a little campground yesterday, and it was $10 to stay there for the night. It is like really cheap to camp out, especially you have a pass like the America the Beautiful Pass. You get some breaks, and it's cheap to camp out, and it was a really nice little campground. And I gotta say, this is we're in August right now. I think it's August 13th, and it's getting a little chilly out. Had to put my jacket on, had to put my knitted hat on, but it was nice and comfy in the van, so we had no issues with that. How cute is that?
This is the cutest coffee place I have ever seen. Anything big?
I am going to do iced coffee.
Yeah, like an iced Americano.
Yeah, that's good. I should have done a little interview with them, but they were getting a little bit busy. But the person that was running it, or that owns it, is Sam, and the person that was working with her was Skylar. I don't know if they're related or not, but I got a nice coffee, and this is delicious.
And I got a delicious, delicious latte. And cheers to the traveling bean.
Did he go?
Wee-wees.
There was construction for miles and Charlie really needed to go, and we finally got out of it so he was able to do his thing. Now this is a heavy-duty mailbox. We're trying to find a campsite for the night, and we're on this road. It's a dirt road and it goes for about 41 miles. And they have these campsites on this road, but the campsites, there's only like 1 or 2 per site, and they're all full. So we're trying to find a site. Hopefully we get one before it gets dark. Cross our fingers. Road quite a while now, and we did find a spot, but we decided not to take it. It was a pretty decent spot, but we thought that we could just keep driving, and the sun's still out, so we still have some time. We'll see what happens. We just need a space, so it seems like there's a lot more space available now that we're definitely off the grid. But we got like 30 miles to go until we hit a small town, but it's saying that we won't be there for another hour and 23 minutes. That's how slow we're going. And the road, for the most part, it's been pretty decent, but some of it is pretty bad. So onward we go. This is the road that we've been on, and as you can see, it's a dirt road and it's long. So being on this road, we've seen a lot of interesting stops, and this being one of them. And this is just breathtaking. The road just opened up and we're on top of a hill.
I can't breathe.
So we pulled into the small town of Ashton, Idaho, and we're in a small rest stop. We stopped in the small town. There was nothing going on there, but we did manage to order some pizza. So we're ready to go to sleep. We're tired. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So this is where we decided to stay last night. There wasn't much anything else. It's right next to a busy road, and we can definitely hear the traffic going on. Last night it wasn't too bad, but it was loud. It's right next to farmland, and that sun feels really good right now. We were just happy to find a spot that we can stay last night. And sometimes that's just the way it works. We noticed here that there is just piles of garbage, which is kind of a shame. People use this to stay overnight or just to pull over and rest. We got that big RV over there, and there was a car behind it as well. But look at the garbage. People just don't care. Well, we feel fortunate enough that it gave us a spot last night to stay. Me and Gina are gonna go back into town, reset, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna pick a lot of this stuff up. Charlie is a heavy camper this morning. Come here. He's all excited. Got his little food and water. He always looks so cute when he's just chewing on those little bites. Something was really stinking in the cooler, so I flushed it out. I got a couple gallons of water, fresh water, and poured it in there, poured some bleach, emptied it out, and we're in pretty good shape now. Gonna refill it with ice. You gotta do that every once in a while. It's been a while, and something must have leaked in there. Could have been a little bit of milk or something, and it was just stinking. So glad I got that done. I talked to this guy in the supermarket and I told him what we were doing to clean up some of that trash over at the rest stop, and wanted to know if we can use his dumpster. It's just gonna be a bag or two, so he said it was fine. Just wanted to get his approval. This way they don't see us throwing garbage in their dumpster. You don't really think about how much there is out here until you start picking it up. We're just gonna go right down the line, gather up all that trash. Well, we're not gonna change the world with this little gesture, but look how clean that is. We got rid of all the big garbage. Obviously we're not going to get it all, but we got 2 big bagfuls of it, and it looks a lot cleaner. It's just hard to look at this beautiful field and then to have all this garbage next to it. Shame on us human beings to just throw all your garbage out on the side. But we did find a lot of, which Gina wasn't going to touch. Good thing I had some gloves. There's a lot of piss bottles. So I guess the truck drivers come up here, piss in their bottle, and then just throw it out the side of the window. That was a little disgusting, but got it done. High five. Stopped here to grab a bite, and you don't see these very often. I mean, this is a throwback to the 50s. And they had all the drive-ins where you can go up and park your car and buy a burger. These places usually have their own specialty shakes and stuff like that. We saw a couple being delivered to a car here, and it's pretty interesting. Talk about being a drive-in. So that used to be the thing back in the day when you would pull up into a drive-in to order your food. It would take a very long time. And here they have a sign where they tell you that they put a lot of effort into their food, so it does take a while, so it's very understandable. But that's where McDonald's came up with the concept of fast food. And that makes a lot more sense. So I got the blue burger with bacon, and it looks delicious.
And I was in the mood for a plain hamburger with onion and pickle, and it looks delicious too. Just what I wanted.
And this right here is a fry sauce, so you can dip your fries. That is pretty good. It's like a ketchup, ranch, mayonnaise dipping sauce. So the burger and the fries were really good. We got to close Charlie up, put the curtain over him, because if he sees us eating, he just never stops barking.
No, so he had to go into a little timeout right now.
I think he passed out finally.
Either that or wore himself out.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.